Hello, hello, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach. I am so excited to bring you guys another video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the monthlies, and I'm not making any weeklies this week because you just got a monthly. Kind of got to let some things happen. Now, next week we will have, like I normally do my weeklies, just maybe a different kind of spread, just to kind of see what kind of energies we're working with. But we got something exciting happening on August 2nd. And I wanted to bring you a quick video about the new moon. You know, I love to celebrate rituals and do all kinds of things. So I have before us, I have Sin right in front of us. And no, I don't mean sin. I mean like Sin the God. This is the moon god, and he is all about illuminating, making things apparent. So in this card we have Gilgamesh, and he's crying out to the moon, and he's so heartbroken because he lost his best friend. And we have the two lions right there that's showing him that he's in danger, and he's scared because he's on this worldwide tour, or like however you want to put it, worldwide tour across the world, whatever. He's going a long way. And he got scared, and he's finally realizing that being an arrogant, pompous asshole isn't working, and so he's throwing his hands in the air and asking for help. And that's sometimes what we have to do, because we all get in that point sometimes where we think we know everything, and we don't. But we need to be illuminated. We need to be shown things. And so it was believed that the moon was able to usher in energies. And it is. It does. It brings us in energy. So this month, for August, we have the moon in Leo. And that is bringing with it a whole nother type of energy. If you've watched the other new moon videos, it's different energy that comes in with everything and comes out with the full moon. But this month, our new moon is in Leo. And before I go any further, happy birthday, Leos. I hope you guys are celebrating it up, having a great time, and enjoying yourself. Also, thank you very much, guys, for your support and for sticking it out with me and being patient with me. And if you're waiting on an email read, give me some time, because they're taking me forever because I talk too much. So going ahead and going right into the reading that we have, I have in front of us is the Dancer of Friendship. And the Dancer of Friendship, which is quite fitting because I just told you Gilgamesh lost his friend and he's all sad. And I don't know if there's any point in your life where you feel like you've lost out, maybe not even on a person or a friend, a lover. Maybe it's just a job, a situation, and you kind of had to go and call for some help. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. A lot of times we feel that we should be able to handle things on our own and never ask for help. I don't know who created that mentality, but it don't work for me. I ask for help as much as I can. And well, I'll be honest, I struggle to ask for help, but once I do, I'm asking all the time. It's kind of like admitting to yourself that you are unable to do everything on your own, even if it is just processing your day. And that's why friendship is so important. So this is the Dancer of Friendship, and I extend my arms to embrace everything I see that holds goodwill towards me. And it says, I hold up a mirror to all things that can bring you into the presence of a balanced life. If you lack the companionship of friends, I can help you find it. Once you have danced with me, you are no longer alone, but walk with others at your side, no matter what trials or adversities you meet with. Now, these are from the Shaman's Oracle by Will Kingham. And, oh, good Lord, I done forgot the man's name. Will Kingham and John Matthews. And then the other cards that I'm using are the Babylonian Tarot by oh Lord, I'm chopping up names. Sandra Tabitha Cicero. Okay, so here we go, guys. And again, thank you guys for hanging in there with me, okay? So without friends, the most basic of human needs is not being satisfied. And so this card is talking about new directions, advice and trust, community, companionship, finding people who like the same things as you, finding people who want to do things with you. Hey, that's always nice, right? And so basically that's the vibe that we're going to go for this month. So this moon in Leo, good Lord, in Leo is about love and courage. You know, the lion, think about the cowardly lion. You know, he had needed a heart. And so this new moon equals a new cycle. So this is how you think about things. We're one of those societies where we don't believe in ritualistic things as much as we used to. But it's really good to have rituals. And the reason why is because you set your mind up and open to receive new things. And so if you view the universe as giving us gifts, we're figuring out that this new moon is bringing us something. And it's an opportunity on August 2nd to create and to manifest what it is we desire, okay? So this is a month to pursue what you want, because the moon is full of energy this month. So think about what's blocking you from what you want, and this moon will give you the energy to go and get it. You know, we're also got some Mars retrograde and also the kind of stuff, but I am not an astrologist, so please find you a good astrologist. There's some really awesome ones on YouTube, okay? But the key about this one is about transforming your energy with your heart. It's kind of like aligning yourself with your heart and listening to it. So ask yourself, where do you want to be the king or queen of in your life? And you might even get some courage this month to hit up that chick or that guy that you kind of have been crushing on. And it's all about acting with love. Maybe you're going to pick up the phone and call your friend who you had an argument with. I don't know. Maybe you're going to tell somebody, hey, I really like you. Whatever it is, this moon is trying to get you to speak from your heart, okay? So without further ado, I have shuffled quite a bit off camera. We're going to get into a spread over the moon. Boom, boom, boom. And just kind of look at the energy that we got going on. I'm going to go ahead and bless these cards real quick for us. Show us the energy that you have for us. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Are we ready? I'm going to go ahead and move these cards over just so that we have enough space to lay the other cards down. If I can get them to move, they don't want to move. Okay, so this is a 5-card spread. The first card is the moon card, and the moon card is going to be represented by friendship. That's what we're going to focus on, okay? We're going to see how this ties in with friendship, all right? Now, our second card is going to be the energy coming in. Oh, look at the lion. Hey, there's Leo. It doesn't look very promising. How to use it or apply it is the Ace of Disc reversed. The energy we need to release. Ooh, fire, fire. And how to release it. Okay? So, well, how fitting it is in Leo. So we got a lot of fire going on. So the shadow card that we have for this new moon is going to be the 8 of Cups reversed. Neglect. Okay? So before we get started, this is a general read. So this may or may not apply to you. It may not even make any freaking sense to you. You may want to think it's referred to as hogwash, as somebody mentioned in one of their comments. Which I have to tell you, I don't like to react to negative comments because it's just like, really, But I laughed at that one because I'm from East Texas, and it just made me think about my friends back home. Just the word hogwash, it just really made me laugh. So, hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. It's all good. No hate, no drama. We're just going to keep it moving, all right? So here we go, guys. Are you ready to explore what this new moon in Leo has for us? So first card we have right here is the moon card. And this is just telling us basically the energy that we're dealing with, friendship, relationships. And that's what this Leo moon is all about. It's about love and courage and using our heart, So the second card we have is the energy coming in, which is a 9 of Arrows, and it shows the little Leo lion getting a little beat down. So back in the day, during this time period, during the Babylonian time, lion hunting, sorry, my little accent's coming out because I'm tired. Lion hunting was very popular. But the thing about this card, and it really makes me wonder, a lot of us might be experiencing some cruelty. That's the name of the card, is cruelty. So you might be going through a time in your life that you're just not happy with the way things are going. I mean, we've had some really intense moons come through that have stirred up some shit. So you might be still trying to deal with that. You might be dealing with a broken heart. You might be dealing with a broken spirit. Whatever it is, this is the energy that's coming in. I'm not going to focus on the cruelty. What I'm going to focus on is the story behind the card, okay? So this is a lion, and he's wounded. And he's like pissed off. He's like, I'm not going down without a fight, motherfuckers. Okay? So he's like, I'm going to bite the shit out of your chariot. So he bites that chariot. And in the blaze of glory, this one arrow is still shooting up. Now that one arrow that's coming up, that is a symbolization of courage of the lion, even through the struggle. Okay, so that's the part I'm going to focus on this card. Not so much on the arrows coming down on the attack. Because if we only focus on the attack, well, then we're going to be thinking about loss of a loved one, the suffering, weep, 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 poor me. And we need to focus on getting the fuck out of poor me. Okay, we got to focus on that one arrow that's shooting up that says, I got the power. Okay, yes, I know I'm corny. And that's the energy coming in. The energy coming in is that courage. Because I'm focusing on the one arrow shooting up, not the 8 arrows coming at the lion. Okay? So that is the energy coming in. The courage to use your heart. The courage to fight for what you want. That's what this Leo moon is bringing in. Okay? So then I'm going to go into how to use, okay? How to use and apply it. So I have the Ace of Disc reversed. You're like, damn, well, that don't sound very promising. Well, the thing is with the Ace of Disc, it's a portal. It's a gift from the gods. It's, it's telling us it's a good time to start planting seeds. And it is a good time. However, it's reversed for right now. And it means that maybe we don't need to be greedy and we don't need to cling to old and familiar patterns. That's what the meaning is when it's reversed. So we need to make a decision to go with the new moon and use our new energy. Maybe be more courageous in this. So if you find yourself in a situation where, let's just use it as in love, okay? And you normally meet guys or girls the same way you always meet them. Like, let's just say that you meet them online, okay? And you do the same song and dance, and then you're in a situation where you can actually meet somebody in person and you freak out. I mean, you're not using that courage. You're not harnessing that energy, and so therefore you're stuck in old patterns, okay? So it's saying release that. Just try something new. There's nothing wrong with trying something new, and nothing wrong with being different, okay? And for all you online daters out there, hey, keep it up, because it's really hard nowadays to go out and meet people, because it's just impossible with our work lives, our schedules, things that we got going on, and we think that we have to have multiple different activities going on at all times, that it is hard for us to meet each other. And so being online is a great way to connect, but if you're always doing the same thing, you're going to always get the same thing. So be creative, be unorthodox, try something different, be courageous, let your heart be your guide. Don't always logically try to think everything through. Take a chance. That kind of stuff. So basically, like I said, I'm focusing on the one arrow shooting up. That's the symbolism of courage. And how to use it is by getting out of our old familiar routines. Change it up a little. If you always go to the same damn grocery store, go to another one. You might meet someone different. You might make a new friend. That kind of stuff. Just try something different. Add something to your things. Like maybe doing the ritual for the new moon. Maybe that is something you can try. Although it might sound crazy to some people, but yes, I do a ritual for the new moon. I write down what I want to focus on for this month, and I put it on bay leaves, and I burn it outside, and I pray to the moon, or I don't pray to the moon, I pray to the universe, I pray to my God, however you want to phrase it, to take these things and release them, because it's symbolism. It's just things that I believe in. I'm not saying that's the only way to do it. I'm sure there's other ways. Sometimes there's a way to do it is through taking a healing bath, a cleansing bath. It just depends on what works for you and what you like. So try something new, damn it, okay? So the energy you need to release. Look at Gira, Prince of Wands with his nice scepter. We have Gira here, and he is the god who used to He represented everything that was fire, okay? And this is what we need to release. So Gira used to, like, you know, he used to come and he used to be like, hey, you know, you're an evil person or whatever, and bam, he was out, you know. And he was everything about fire. He's a swift force that's lasting, you know, but it's not very strong or stable. So it's like, whoosh, and gone. And we don't want that. We kind of want it. We want our energy to stay for a while. You know, we want this high-paced energy. So what needs to be released, I always think of this as someone trying to protect themselves too much, because he was there for protection, you know. So you see him, you know, he's a good-looking man. He's got this firewall around him. Ain't nobody trying to get near him. I'm not getting near him. I hope you're not going to get near him, even though the scepter looks nice. It's just dangerous. It looks scary. So the energy that you need to release is to stop putting up that wall of protection. Stop being an ass. You know, if you're being an asshole to somebody, if you're just being a jerk or whatever, just to be a jerk, you know, calm that down. Let the fire go down a little bit and see what comes in. And this can also go towards if you're beating yourself up too much, okay? When I talk about relationships and love, it's not always about loving someone else. It's about loving yourself. So if you find yourself always putting yourself down, always telling yourself, I'm never, I suck, I'm this, I'm ugly, I'm fat, whatever it is that you're beating yourself up about, stop. Release that energy and allow people to come in and love you. Allow love to be poured into you. Because remember, this moon is about using our hearts, aligning your heart chakra, opening it up, and being a vessel to give and to receive, okay? So this is an energy that's confident and intelligent and just impulsive and passionate. And it's saying to release it. So if you are passionate about somebody, or if you are passionate about your dreams, release them and let them manifest. Let them happen. Everything doesn't always have to be termed in a way that can't be used, if that makes any sense. When I say release, it doesn't mean that it has to be something negative that we're releasing. We can release positive energy. We can release love. We can release ideas and thoughts that can help others, okay? So that's what the energy you need to release is. Just put down that firewall and let someone come in and have some coffee with you, maybe a drink, I don't know. Whatever it is that you like to do, but let that wall come down. Let people get to know you. Spread some love. Be a good friend. Be a good parent. Just be a good person. Be a good person to the person on the side of the street, you know, or that asshole that cut you off. You don't have to curse them out all the time. I live in Houston. I want to rip their faces off half the time. But I have to remember everybody's in a rush. Everybody's doing things. So releasing my love would be a very good thing. Learning to put down my tension and my energy so I can receive as well as give, okay? So that's the interpretation that I'm getting. You're probably like, God, these cards are like all over the place, and she makes them sound kind of positive, because it is harnessing energy. When we harness energy, you have to make a decision on how you're going to use it. Since this is a very general reading, I can't tell you, oh, well, this, and this is going to happen, because this is for every sign. As I'm looking at this, the spread that I'm using gives me a hint of what this card means. When I see the card, it develops a story in my mind. And that's the way I read cards, which is a little different from other people. Sometimes I hear things, sometimes I see things, and sometimes I just feel them. So it's just different for all of us. Doesn't make anyone better or worse, and we all have different gifts. Just like you at home right now, you have a gift that you should be sharing, and that's about releasing. Let it out. Let the universe see how good and how wonderful you are. Even, you know, let people see that you make mistakes too. You know, whatever. Life goes on. We're not perfect. We're just here trying to learn. We're just here all together trying to learn. Okay. So how do you release this energy? How do you let this firewall down? Well, gosh, Daga, we got the damn Five of Wands. Conflict? Are we going to fight it out? No. Well, maybe some of y'all might. You might be fighting for love, okay? You might be fighting to get noticed. You might be fighting for what you want. There's nothing wrong with conflict. When someone says conflict, like if I have inner conflict, okay, and maybe I really like somebody, but I'm so scared to be turned down. I'm so scared of rejection that I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to be rejected. That's conflict. So how to release it is to be honest with yourself. Be real, okay? For the first time, be real with yourself. Sit down and look at yourself for who you are and love yourself for who you are. So what if you're not what the magazines or the TV or social media says that you should be, but you are exactly who you need to be for where you are at right now. Okay? So love yourself for who you are today, not for who you need to be in 20 years. Because it's going to take us a while. And that makes me think of Gilgamesh. Like the whole story of Gilgamesh, guys, he was a jerk. And there, he was a jerk. And he is the hugest warrior in this whole card. He used to go and rape women and do all kinds of stuff. But during his journey through to the Minor Arcana, he learned that there was more to life. And that's how you have to use every experience that you have, bam, 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 to get where you want to go. Okay, so how to release? Sorry, I'm rambling. Change. Be honest with yourself. And this card is also indicative of maybe a struggle. It's like an inner struggle that we kind of have inside of ourselves. Like, I'm too scared to do that. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Just do it. Just do it. If it's aligned with your heart chakra, if it's what feels good in your heart, if it's what makes you happy, then you should try it at least once or twice. And that goes right back to how to apply it with the Ace of Disc reverse. Try something new. Give it a chance before you knock it, okay? And another meaning for the Five of Wands is healthy competition. So maybe it's like not having to compete with someone else, but compete with yourself. Like, I was at this point last year. I want to be at this point this year. Bam, let's go. Those kinds of things. It's about improving yourself. This new moon is bringing in this new energy, and it wants to usher it into your life. And the point is all about love and courage. And such an amazing thing to have so many fire signs come out, like fire sign cards come out. So now, how does this play into it? How does this Eight of Cups play into it? So the overall feel of this is the Eight of Cups. Now the Shadow card, and sometimes people don't like the shadow cards. I like the shadow card because it gives me an insight when I do your reading, how you're feeling when I'm doing the reading. So this kind of represents the feel of this, the feel of the new moon energy for some and not for all. The Eight of Cups is about Gilgamesh, okay? That damn Gilgamesh. And he's out looking for something. He is out trying to make sure that he's going to get the plant of life for eternity. And then he stops what he's doing and he goes for a swim and he loses his 8 cups and he loses his plant. He just loses everything, okay? Because he neglected it. Well, shit happens, right? But it's reversed. So the time to leave has not yet arrived is what it's saying. So if you find yourself this month in a relationship and you don't feel that it's time to leave, maybe it's not time to leave. A job, you don't feel that it's time to leave, you need to wait for it to be time to leave. But make sure that you're not hanging on to like an outdated situation or a thought process. And make sure you're not running away from your problems. Have the courage to face what you're afraid of, because this energy that the moon has is pushing you to do that. It's saying, come on, baby, you can do it. Have that courage. All the odds are against you. Everything's coming against you. Look at all those arrows coming at you, but you still go down fighting. You still can do it. And that is the message the moon has for you. Like the love, the heart of a lion, the courage of a lion. Think of those things and apply them to whatever aspect of your life is going on. If you're single, apply it to what you want. If you're in a relationship, apply it to what you want. If you're thinking career, go out and get the damn job you want. Okay? That's what that one arrow in that card signifies. And then the Ace of Disc is telling you, try something different. The Prince of Wands is telling you, let down your guard a little bit. Let people in. You need to release and show everybody your talents, your skills, your abilities, your beauty, your heart, your joy. while also learning to release. Don't be so conflicted about it. And let everyone know. Let it be seen. Let it be heard. And face the situation. Don't run away from it with the Eight of Cups. Face it, because the new moon is telling you, I got your back. Okay? So basically, that's what I have for you guys for the new moon energy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I wish I could like hug through the phone that I'm recording on, but I can't. So big hugs, high fives, dabs, and lots of love and appreciation for your comments, and just understanding that I can't respond as quickly as I would like to respond. And yes, even the mean comments, you do hurt my feelings, I'm not going to lie. I'm not bulletproof, but it also makes me realize, it humbles me. So, hey, you know, you got to take the good, you got to take the bad, but in the end, it just depends on how we see things. It's perception. So, guys, use this moon to make some changes. Use this moon to show love and affection and release it. Don't hold in all your love. Y'all got some big old hearts out there. Let it be, let it give freely. And when you give freely, you'll receive freely, okay? Much love, big hugs. If you're still interested in the summer special, let me know. I'll post it at the bottom of this video if I remember. If not, email me about the $10 email reads, because it's about to come to an end, because I think I got carpal tunnel syndrome from typing so much. But you guys, warm thanks. I love you guys, and thank you for this warm reception this last 2 months. All right, God bless.